Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Oh, red, nice interception. Montero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's a good ball.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Perez. Yamal. Montero is onto it in a flash. Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri, and it's Grimaldo. Zubimendi. And here's Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that has been clubbed away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's tidy. Chance, surely! Pedri. And it's played forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi, aim forwards. Driven forward. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. And here's Perez. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. Fabian Ruiz. Calmly anticipates. And here's Perez. Nice physical challenge. No foul, says the referee. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedri. Lenormand shifted upfield. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pedro Porro played it again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is through here. Spread out to the left. Montero proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's had a crack. Janini Tavares. Gary Rodriguez. Pedri wins the duel this time. Subimendi. Martinez, gently done. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
That has been knocked clear. Looks across and plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Well, it's clear they've decided that the best form of defence is attack. Of course, you have to wonder whether they can keep this up for a lot longer.
Pedri. And here's Yamal. Montero. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good spread. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Perez. Williams. It's run loose here. Subimendi. He's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Janini Tavares. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Janini Tavares. Gary Rodriguez. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, great play! Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nico Williams. And that has put paid to that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Now it's Perez. Now it's Perez. Moved on forwards. It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray. Fabian Ruiz. Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Yamal. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Perez. Perez. Nico Williams. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nico Williams. And here's Perez. Out towards the flank. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Zubimendi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Janini Tavares. Janini Tavares. Pedri forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Nico Williams. Yamal. Now it's Perez. Lobbed in behind. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Janini Tavares. And a chance!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he finish? Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. And it's Grimaldo. He's beaten the last man. And the keeper has it. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. And they've got a throw. Perez. That has found him in acres of space. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Pedri. And it's Perez. Perez laid out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Perez. Pedri. Zubimendi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedro Porro cuts out the pass. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Played out to the right. Decent chance! And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Montero. Nico Williams. Lenormand. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro puts them all in. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tonk. Oh, this looks sharp. Lenormand makes the interception. Pedri. And it's lofted through here. Can he latch on to this? Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Clipped into space. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri chips it. Oh, shooting chance! Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedro Porro, aim forwards. Martinez, moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Want to throw in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is just caressing the ball. Turns and goes back. Montero. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. Martinez.
That's
Yamal.
the last.
And it's Perez. They'll start all over again with the
He
goalkeeper.
squeezed the play and he gave him no chance
Oh, he's
to
enjoyed
get
that.
on the
He
turn.
evidently loves the contest. Yamal. Perez. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. A chance to play it in. Yamal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's very neat. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hoisted in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lenormand cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Played into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nico Williams. And it's Perez. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Clears it away. And it's Pedri. Gets it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nico Williams. Grimaldo. That's good play. Williams. Lovely feet. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedri. And it's Perez. Nico Williams. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. Delivered in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Porro. Gary Rodriguez. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Williams. He has found a way through. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out to the right. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Zubimendi. And here's Yamal. Williams. Perez. Defender struck first time. And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Grimaldo. Martinez. Grimaldo, gently done. Zaragoza. Pedri. Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper has it. Pedri. Montero moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Montero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lenormand cuts it out. Oh, it's come loose. Subimendi. Pedri. Pedri played out towards the right wing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Perez. Now it's Yamal. And it's Perez! Just off target.
Perez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedro Porro cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Zaragoza. And it's Grimaldo. And he decides to cross it. Clears it away. And that'll be a throw-in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Perez. Zaragoza. Perez! Has a look and plays it forward. And back to the keeper they go. Martinez. Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Pedri. And here's Perez. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yamal, Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Martinez gets it clear. Subimendi. Pedri. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That has been cleared. Zaragoza. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Perez. That's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Zaragoza. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Deftly away. Giannini Tavares. Zaragoza. Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand shifted upfield. Giannini Tavares, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He was going into that little black book.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal. Now it's Zaragoza. Pedri. Now it's Zaragoza. Grimaldo played out to the left flank. Zaragoza. Fabian Ruiz. It's run loose here. And again! It's a loose ball. Fabian Ruiz tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Giannini Tavares. Now this could be a chance. Zaragoza was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he cuts out the supply. Tonk moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Lenormand, and he goes cross-field, and it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? It's Perez! Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Zubimendi chooses to go cross-field. Quality ball. That's been won straight back. Yamal, and it's Ruiz. And it's hoisted clear. Caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Montero. Lenormand is there and he can get that clear. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Perez. And here's Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ball is over the line. Grimaldo. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. It's a great ball. Oh, surely! Chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Martinez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Zaragoza. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zaragoza. And it's Ruiz. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Goes for a shot! He scores! Spain are all square.
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's Zaragoza, and this is Perez. Takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a go.
And it's been taken short. Here comes another cross. And that was very necessary. And it's Grimaldo. Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Janini Tavares. Foot in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Perez. And here's Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. And here's Yamal. And here's Perez shoots! Oh, should have put that away. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Spain have reclaimed it. Grimaldo. Martinez shifted upfield. Searching passes played there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Martinez. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And here's Perez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The final 5 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zubimendi. Zaragoza. And here's Perez. Perez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedro Porro. That'll be a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Serves up across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Perez. has created one goal already. Pedri. Spain desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Zaragoza! Zaragoza! Same again, same outcome.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Subimendi. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Martinez, gently done. Thinks one through. Lenormand gets it away. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Perez. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get onto this? Pedro Porro does really well there, strong defending. Yamal. Lenormand. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Perez. And here's Perez. Zaragoza. And it's Perez. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty